down a bit. There's an announcement I like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?
Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fight for Truth. And I'm your host, Mr. Nobody. And before I get started, I would like to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Creator, the Most High. Today's topic is, I feel sorry for atheists. I feel sorry for atheists because this is a battle between good versus evil, and it's on two sides. And the atheists, they're saying that they don't believe in either side. They don't believe in the Most High nor Satan. I mean, living here is proof that, good and evil, exist. But atheists, they don't believe. And that's the worst mindset to have, in these coming times, because we are already in the end times. There's no doubt about that. We are here. It's no if the end times comes, the end times are here. And we still have people like atheists, who still haven't chosen a side yet. And I mean, it's up to the people to choose, but I'm just laying out the best options. It's like if you get into a fight with a bully and the bully proves to be more than you can bear, that's what the Most High said, that He's our protector, He's our fortress. We can go to Him when our problems seem to be too much. And I'm sure it's like that with Satan and his minions. They run to him for backup too. But the atheists don't have no backup. They don't have no spiritual backup in this spiritual fight. Because understand, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a spiritual fight. It's a fight that, even though you might experience, you might experience the spirituality in the physical. You might have someone that's mugging you for no reason. It's like they want to start a fight with you. But in your heart, in your mind, you know that you haven't done this person nothing. You haven't done them nothing wrong. But it's an evil spirit that sees your light. And the evil spirit, well, first they must get permission, to test us. This world is ran by order. So after they get permission to test us, they usually just do things like mug you or, just drive or act all erratic around you. It's just to get a reaction out of you to see what you're going to do. Are you going to curse them? Are you going to threaten to fight them? Because that's what Satan wants you to do. He wants you to react to the spiritual situation with your physical carnal, with your physical ways of defending yourself. You may have a pistol, you may have mace, stun gun, you may have all these methods of defending yourself. But if you're not able to spiritually defend yourself, don't go around messing with these evil spirits, because you still live in this flesh body, and depending on how you react to the situation, you might be in the wrong, as to where you can be prosecuted for, let's just say, if you go about the situation in the wrong way, if you pull your pistol. I mean, of course, there's the self-defense and stand your ground laws, but I've seen these spirits work, and they're pretty powerful. So that's why I made this show, to say that I feel sorry for, the ones that don't have spiritual backup. And I feel like I'm on the right side of, the situation, or the right side of the fight, because the Most High runs everything. Even Satan himself, nothing is done in this world without permission. Nothing. So when you're going through your trials and your tribulations, understand that you're like gold that is being refined by the Most High, and He's giving, the world permission to test you. Is to see how much pressure you can take before you just like, I give up. And that goes with everybody. The Most High knows how much we can take. But that's why He don't put too much on us that we can't bear. But like I said, like I said before, this place is ran by order. And who has the order? The Most High. Even though He has given this place to Satan, because Satan is still His son. And a lot of people might not understand that or even agree with it. It's just like a jealous son that's mad at his father because his father got it all. He can do it all. And the son, in actuality, he really wants to be just like his father. I mean, that's all this is, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that the Most High was in heaven getting all of His glory, His heavenly glory from everything that He created. And it was just that one that was, he was, I guess, the hater in the situation. He didn't like it. It was just, he didn't understand that everything around him gave him praise. But the Most High we're talking about, Satan didn't understand that. Well, he didn't understand why the Most High was getting praise from everything. I ain't gonna say he didn't understand it. He wanted it more than anything. He wanted to be praised like the Creator Himself. But this is just a battle between, the Most High, who is the Creator of all. That means He created Satan too. And just like us, we're His creation too. But like I said, it's a relationship with father versus son. Even though the son has turned his back on his father, but he still respects him, and he still knows that he can't do nothing without his father say so. Do that sound like someone who got true control? No, he just got the power to influence you, just like He did with the angels in heaven. That's all He really got, is the power to just talk you to death and just to influence you. If you let Him influence you. But that's all He got. He don't have any real power. The real power lies with the Creator, the Most High. Because like I said, I feel sorry for the atheists, and I feel even worse for them, that even if they choose like Satan, that's when I would really feel sorry for them, because they chose a side that's, He's controlled by my side, not my side per se, but the side that I'm representing. I'm representing for the Most High, His kingdom, His glory. That's what I'm repping for. But the Most High told us in His Word that He's our backup. And I'm going to read one Bible verse before I get up out of here, just to confirm to believers that we have backup. The backup is the word of the Most High. And, we have that to lean on in these trying times. And that's all we have. And that's all we really need. Because the word is just more confirmation. And it's like when you're going through your life, you're going through your struggles. He left us with, the Bible as a reminder just to, not stray too far from his word. Because he had man to write it down, for upcoming generations. But the verse I'm going to read, the chapter and verse I'm going to read is Psalm chapter 91, verse 1 through 16. Well, not the whole 15, just the first one. And it goes as follows. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust, for he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day. That's confirmation for me to know that, just when I read his word, I feel confirmation. Because I not just read it. When I read it and it makes sense to me, I start to believe it. And I believe that's when it starts to manifest in your life. You just can't read it, and just look at it and say, this don't make sense to me. You have to make everything make sense to you. You have to make it make sense. Because, you're living in this flesh body, and you have your mind, that's your mental. You must make it make sense in order to believe it. But we living in this cold world, and the Bible is the only thing that is constantly being attacked. I will say that again. We're living in a time where the Bible is the only thing that is being constantly attacked. Being constantly attacked. They're coming up with new forms of it. But let me say this for those who might be riding the fence. The Bible, in my opinion, is not a book of religious beliefs. Well, it's about beliefs, but I don't think you want us to be religious. I think you want us to believe, because nowadays, in the end times, it's harder to believe than it is harder to keep his commandments. In the Old Testament, it was about, the laws. It was about keeping the law. That's why he came in human form. That's why Jesus came to earth. It was basically for two reasons. It was to test the meat suit for himself, and it was a way to give humans a way back to the Father. So when they killed him, that was the way for us who the humans to have a connection back with the Most High. We needed a pure sacrifice. But when he came in a human when he